Hi there. We are 2 days out from our departure on Oasis of the Seas, and I've got everything packed here in my guest room on the bed here, and I'm going to show you. So come prep and pack with me for this trip. Okay, let's do it. So just like the last time when we went on the Utopia of the Seas, I put everything out here on the guest bed, and this is how I organize it. It's my 2 sons and my husband, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
And we are going on a 7-night cruise. So let's start here at the top. Always bring long pants and long sleeves. If you go on the big ships, they have the ice skating rink in Studio B. So this is all of one kid's stuff. This is all of other kids' stuff. So basically it's the same thing. So we have long sleeves and long pants. I have what I call nice shorts, which are like the more, khaki ones or, cargo shorts like that. We have a number of t-shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tops for now. They're going to be in bathing suits most of the time, and then we have dinner shirts for nighttime. So I don't think we need more than 6 tops. Comfy shorts, always have some nice comfy shorts. So 3 pairs of comfy shorts. I may add 1 or 2 more. Underwear. I only bring 3 socks because they're not going to really be wearing sneakers most of the time. They'll either be in Crocs or sandals or pool shoes, and a hat. And then these are the shirts I have for my little guy. He's 7 right now. So we have a white button down. We always have a white night on these trips. So 1 white button down, then another button down, and a polo, and another polo, and another button down, and lastly this. So that's 1, 2. I think maybe that's probably too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so one of these is going to go because we also are doing a matching Hawaiian shirt night, which is this one. Let me show you. Looks like that. Actually, that's the back. This is what it looks like. We got them in the kids' sizes and in the men's sizes. So invariably, we always will probably end up one night at the Windjammer. We're not going to probably do 7 nights in the dining room. So I may not take all of those tops. We'll see. I'm going to whittle it down a little bit, but and then for Jonah, also you're going to need long socks for the ice skates. So remember that. T-shirts, underpants, socks. I put a pair of long khaki pants in here just in case it gets chilly. So I might swap out one of these shorts for Eli for long pants like that. Jonah's favorite Coco K hat, and then his tops for dinner. And then I always bring a pair of sandals for them and a pair of Crocs. These are all of my packing cubes. I'll do that a little bit later, maybe tomorrow. And then these are their toiletries in this little container here. Okay, moving on. My stuff. All of my stuff is here. I always bring long sleeves because I always get cold. And then I have 3 of these bathing suits. They're the most comfortable. I have them in navy, in blue, and in red. I can definitely link it below. I bought these at Old Navy. They are absolutely fantastic. You're going to need a little purse to take stuff with you. This one is great because it has little compartments for cards and your phone and stuff like that. Swim cover up. I have another swim cover up somewhere else. I don't even know. Okay. Socks and underwear. You don't need to see that. T-shirts. I have a whole bunch of t-shirts and shorts here. I don't even know, honestly, if I'm going to wear all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tops. Probably not. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 shorts. I'm going to get into my toiletries and my dinner outfits in a minute. Okay, so here are my dinner outfits. For the white night, I have this dress. I bought this last year. It's from Tommy Bahama. It's got nice little tassel detail and embroidery on it. I don't know if you can see. But it's just a tank top dress, but it hits me right at the knee, and it's great. I love it. Okay. that's definitely coming. I always bring 2 cover-ups. This is just a sweater from Old Navy. It's a cardigan. I've had this for, I don't know, 10 years maybe? Maybe more, I don't know. But I wear it around the ship when it gets a little chilly, sometimes in the mornings. And then I love this Tommy Bahama jacket. I've had this for a couple of seasons now already, and it's so nice. It's a linen jacket. It creases very easily. So make sure if you do get something like this that you iron it before you leave, because it'll look very wrinkled. Okay. If you saw my last packing video for the Utopia of the Seas, I brought what I called my Amazon dress. I have it in like 5 different patterns and colors. This one is like an animal print pattern. I don't think I'm gonna take this. This one is first off the chopping block because I have other things that are a little bit newer that I think I want to take this time. Okay. Last time I wore this Quince dress, it was fantastic. It's like gauze material. It feels like a baby blanket, honestly. I don't even know. Muslin? Yeah, I think it's muslin. It's a tank, but the tank straps are so thick, so you can wear any undergarment under it, and it looks great. And it's got pockets too. So this was a great hit. I took this last time on Utopia, and I'm definitely bringing this again. So that's 2 nights. Okay, then I got 2 new dresses from the Loft this season. I got this last week, so I'm gonna link them below if you like these dresses, because I'm sure they're still in stock. So this is one of them. It's like a cap sleeve. We're back to the ruching on the side. We haven't seen this in a while, but it's a really flattering cut when you ruche the size. So this is a regular, this is a size small, not a petite length, but it hits me. I'm 5'3.75". I'm almost 5'4", and it hits me just above the knee. So if you're much taller than that, it'll definitely be shorter, but it hits me right just at the knee, and it's a nice cut. So I'm going to take this. So that's 3. This one is another one from the Loft. It's a tank dress, and it's got it looks like a skirt dress, but it's not. It's got like this wrap kind of a look, and it's super stretchy, and you just kind of like step into it and pull it right up, and it's a tank dress, and I think it looks great, and it also hits me just at the knee. So what are we at? 4. We're at 4. Okay. I'm probably going to bring 5 for the 7 nights. One night we might just eat in the Windjammer, so I don't like to dress up if I'm just going to the buffet, and then I'll usually recycle 1 or 2 outfits. Like I'll just do 5, and then I'll do another 1, 2 in the end on night 6 and 7. Okay, so also at the Loft, got a lot of stuff at the Loft this season. It's been really, really flattering. Gingham is in this season, so I got these gingham shorts. I know they say don't wear shorts to the dining room, but honestly, I think it looks nice. If I end up wearing this outfit, I'll put a picture here to show you what I looked like in that outfit. If you don't see a picture here, it means I didn't wear it. But I'm gonna take these shorts. They're really nice. They fit well. And then this I also bought from Quince. I just bought it recently. It's a knit tank top, and so I'm gonna put this on with the shorts. And I think it's a cute outfit with some black heeled sandals. I think that would look really nice. And then lastly, I have these white linen pants that I bought from Talbot's. I don't know if I'm going to wear these or not, but I will probably bring them. And what's really cool, this is a small petite, and it hits me just at the ankle, so it's really good. But what's really nice is that the pockets are tan. And you don't see like those white squares on your butt when you wear them. They're very flattering in that regard. So sometimes you just gotta pay a little bit more, and you get your money's worth. Sometimes you get what you pay for. So I don't know what top I'm gonna wear with these pants, but I might bring them anyway. Let's see. I got this t-shirt at J. Crew. the J. Crew outlet factory store. It was only $7 and it was marked 25. This I have to wear in a medium because it was very fitted. But maybe I'll just wear like a blue t-shirt with the linen pants and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So this is what I'm taking with me here. Okay. Then let me show you Jeremy's stuff. He's got all of his things laid out here, shorts and underwear and tops and things like that. He has his little corner of the bed for his items. And then make sure you bring enough sunscreen. We have a 2-pack. This I like to take because I like to bring the cookies back to the room. I love the Coconut Ranger cookies, so just take one of these little containers here. Drink cups for the kids. This is my beach bag. This is for the kids. And then here I have all of my stuff. So, when we were in the Ron John surf shop, the last time we were in Florida, I got this hat and I absolutely love it. Let me show you what it looks like. Let me see if I can put it on here. There we go. Here's my hat. Can you see me? I love it. I think it's so comfortable. It's like, I don't know if you can hear it. Crunch, 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 crunch. But it's nice. It's not too like Mexican sombrero type of a thing. And the bow in the back looks pretty good. Hold on, let me see if, I don't know if I can. Anyway, the bow in the back looks nice. Okay, where were we? Okay, so let me show you my shoebox. Here is the shoebox of magic. I take one of these in every cruise I go on, and it has everything I need in here. Little items that can get smushed in the suitcase, I just put in here. So let me show you what I've got in my wonderful shoebox. Okay, here's my essentials of what I take with me on a cruise. Extra Ziploc bags. Got to wipe down your surfaces sometimes, you never know. Waterproof playing cards. Pack a little sponge and some dish soap in a Ziploc bag. If you have cups or if you buy the drink package, you're going to want to wash your cup out. So we always bring that. Lanyards with the card slot holders. This my kids get in Adventure Ocean, like for participation and stuff. And then this one Jonah bought at Coco Cay the last time we were there. Actually, no, he bought it on the ship on Utopia the last time we were there. This is for Eli. That's his Royal Caribbean one. Sometimes you want to wash something in your sink. So I bring a sink stopper so I can plug up the sink and then do some hand washing. And then these are laundry soap. So I use that for laundry. Okay, moving on. More lanyards. More lanyards. I use these all the time. I just like to walk around without any key or phone. And if I take that, then I have this one, this little black one. This black one and these holders, these plastic holders came with, let me show you, these luggage tags. And they have been fantastic because they hold your luggage tag you print it out on the internet, and it prevents it from getting all, ripped and stuff. I've had these for years, and this pack, I can link it, comes with these lanyards. This is a coffee card. It was $31. I bought it like a year ago when I went on Symphony, and if you get a single, they just mark 1. If you get like a large, they have to mark 2 because it's 2 shots. So it's basically for each shot of coffee. You get this, and you can get the Starbucks drinks at the Promenade Cafe, but it doesn't work at the standalone Starbucks in the Promenade. So definitely taking that. And then our passports are in here. I love this little zip case. Okay, moving on. What else is in my shoebox? Bring extra holders. Sometimes these rip, and then you're stuck having to buy a brand new lanyard. So I always take extra card pieces. Extra lanyard or 2, never hurt anybody. More Ziploc bags. Okay, this is my clothing line. You put it outside and you can dry your bathing suits. And I always bring a whole bunch of clothespins. Oh, look, another lanyard. Look at that. Okay. Then we have this. The bathrooms are small, so you can either use this for a room air freshener, or you can use it to spray down surfaces and to do some more cleaning. That goes with the Clorox wipes. Wine opener. People say they're not allowed. They are. We've never had any problems bringing one of these in. Granted, if you bring a twist-off wine bottle, you're not going to need this, but the wine that I happen to pick, one of them has a cork, so definitely take one of that. Straw, I don't know why that's in here from last time. Pen, can't hurt to have a pen. I always bring this. It's a European plug. Yes, I know, but you know what? On Oasis of the Seas, I can insert a picture of the plugs that they have, but on Oasis, there's always a dedicated European plug. So this helps out definitely a lot. Oasis is one of the, even though it's gotten a refurbish and it's one of the newer ships, it is still the original of the Oasis class. So some of the stuff is starting to show its age. And then we bring these fun magnets to put on our door. You know, unlike the Disney cruises, people don't go crazy decorating their doors, but it's nice to find your door on the way back. And then last thing I have is these magnetic hooks. I have some more in the basement. I think I'm gonna go grab the rest of those, but we don't really need so many of them, but they're really nice to hang your lanyard on, or to hang your whatchamacallit, your hats. So that's nice. Oh, and then lastly, a COVID and flu test. If you get sick on a cruise and you have COVID or the flu, personally, I would want to know. I would want to know what I have, just so that I can mask myself and stay away from others and prevent others from getting sick. And then here, my son's tooth is loose, so we're going to bring this little tooth container to put it in. So that's it, really. It's just lanyards, you know, just to have all the stuff. And it's nice to keep it organized in this shoebox so that everything doesn't fly everywhere in your suitcase and appear disorganized. But this is our standard shoebox. I take this when I fly. I take this when I go to Disney World. I take this when, granted, some of the stuff is going to be a little different at Disney, but I always take a shoebox. It has everything I could possibly need in here, and it keeps it organized. And that's it. Okay, then the other thing I take is a dinner bag. I keep toys and interesting things to keep my son busy. I have doodle pads. I just got this thing. It's like a magnetic checkers and tic-tac-toe. We brought it on the last cruise and I never opened it. You see, it's still sealed. So hopefully they can play with that. Waiting for dinner. I have a mini Etch-a-Sketch and a coloring book, and then some markers and stuff to do with this activity book. And then, oh, what's this? Little wooden puzzle. Save this bag for the pieces. Yay. Okay, so that's cool. It's like a little puzzle to figure out. So that is what we take to dinner. Sometimes he will take his Royal Caribbean backpack, but I'm going to go small this time. We're going to try not to do that. I bought this at the Dollar Tree. This is just a little collapsible bin. I think I'm going to use this for shoes. And then this thing is invaluable on a cruise ship. I bought this at IKEA and I've used it for so many years now, but it makes, I don't know if you can see, you put all of your clothes in here and you hang it from the hanging rack that they have in the closet. The closet space on Oasis is not as great as it was on Utopia, so I definitely need to bring that. And then, ooh, here's my my medicine pouch. I'm trying to go smaller, but it has everything that we need at the moment. I need to put in some more topicals, some more creams, but vitamins, any medications that you need. We have Band-Aids in here, some headache medicine, alcohol pads, meclizine, which is motion sickness medication. You're gonna need that, and then Tums for indigestion. Yeah, I'm gonna put in some more topicals. I need to put in some bacitracin ointment and some eczema cream and maybe some more moisturizer I'm gonna put in there. Okay, and then here is my toiletry case. I didn't think I was gonna get everything in here, but I actually did. I still have my hat on, but I put my glasses on so I could see better. Okay, this opens up like this. There's a hook, and then you use this hook to hang it from the hook in the bathroom. So let's just show you what I have. And here I've got, oh, this is open. I have a small nail scissors, a tweezers, and some Q-tips. In here, I've got contact lenses, dental stuff, and some contact lens solution. And here, this is falling, but I have 4 containers of shampoo. So I have, well, not containers of shampoo, but I have the Nexus shampoo and conditioner, and then I have this Herbal Essences shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo and conditioner on Royal Caribbean is horrific. It turns your hair into straw and it looks like hay. These are amazing. Listen, pop it open. So I have this for bobby pins and hair elastics, hair ties. I have a smaller one that I kept my vitamins in. It's great. Okay, 2 deodorants. Well, one's a deodorant and one is a antiperspirant. And then lastly, I have my perfume. I love this scent. This is called Layla, and this is my travel size. It's from Norway. I bought it at Nordstrom, but it's great. Okay, and then that's it for this stuff. I think sometimes I bring a larger shampoo, but this actually fits, so I don't think I'm gonna take out the small ones. And then I have this, I'm trying to consolidate. So here's my makeup. Not a big makeup person. This is from Primark, how cute. They have little Disney things. Okay, so here's what I usually do, my makeup routine. Can you see me? Okay. I have my NARS concealer. That I think will fit. You know what? Let me see if I can fit it into here as we go along. I'll put it in my, in this big guy and see if it fits so that I don't have to take this with me. So let's consolidate. Sponge for the concealer. This stuff has been amazing. I put it on, let me show it. I don't know if you can see, but this hat is huge. I put the concealer on and then I take this Merit stuff and I use this brush that I also got at Sephora, and then I sort of like do this and I sort of bring it down to like blend it, and it's so nice and it makes my skin, I can't see you, it makes my skin so much better. This is, what does it say, SPF 45. So this is great. So I put this on in addition, and no, that's not gonna fit, but I have the little tiny ones. So let's see if I can find it. You know what? Oh, here it is. So I get these from the Nordstrom makeup counter. This is eye cream. Like I took the big eye cream and I put it in here because really that's all you need for a few days. Can you even see it? Yeah. So that's my eye cream. And I think I can put it in here. And then I got these, night cream, and then I put a little label on it. Moisturizer. This is just regular hand cream. So all of these were from bigger bottles, and I've really consolidated. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of this little Merit stuff. I take this, the MAC counter, if you go to Nordstrom, the MAC counter has better ones of these. I have one upstairs I can try to put it in, but I'm gonna take some pumps and put it into this, and then I can consolidate this big thing into a little one. This is face wash. This was like one of the holiday packs. So that's my face wash, and then I have my little face scrubbies to wash my face with. I brought this at Primark too. It comes in a 6-pack and it's great. I just pop them in the laundry and it helps wash my face. I'm not taking any expensive face moisturizer. with sunscreen on this trip because this is the bomb. This is great. It's got SPF 50. It's really all you need for a vacation. If you have fancy, expensive creams, don't bring them. Just don't. You can put your night cream or your fancy creams in one of these little containers, and I'll link this set below. But this is just great. It's got enough SPF in it. Makeup remover pads from Target, toner, and pads for that. And then this is also my night Estee Lauder night serum. It's been fantastic. Can you see it? I can't even see if it's focusing. Anyway, this is the night serum. Also free sample. So I don't know if this is all going to fit, but let's see. You know what? I don't want it to fit. I'm going to take this as my separate makeup and face kit. So let's do this. Let's put these in here. Mascara, blush, this brush, this, 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 this. That's it. Okay, so all my makeup and all of my skincare is in here. Pretty good, pretty slim. This was nice. This was a free sample also. Not a free sample, a free gift, I mean, from Estee Lauder. And that's it. Okay, this goes up. This locks back in, like so. And then my last piece is this. Where is it? Here. They don't sell this anymore, but this is what I have. It's from Tarte, and it's got blush and eyeshadow and stuff like that. And this, you're never gonna leave it. This fits perfectly, right in there. Okay, so this is it. This is all my toiletries, my shampoos, everything that you saw, and my skin and makeup bag. Not bad. I mean, it all fits. So kids' bathing suits are gonna need to go in. Everything is gonna need to go into packing cubes. I'll probably do that tomorrow. And we'll pack up everything tomorrow evening, I think. But that's it. So I will see you tomorrow, and peace out. One more thing is that these are all the kids' bathing suits. We're gonna have to figure out which ones we're taking, which ones we're not. Jonah's Coco Case shirt, he's definitely taking that. And then here are a whole bunch of bathing suits. I'm not sure which ones they want to take, but I'll probably have them take 3, just like I have 3 for the 7 days, and then we'll hang them outside to dry on the line. Okay, future me here. I have some more things. Okay, 2 sets of my pajamas. Love these pajamas from Primark. They're the t-shirt ones with like the t-shirt material pants. Okay, I already can tell I'm taking too much stuff. Then I have my Coco Case swim shirt, which is like a rash guard for sunburn. Okay, hold on. This is a bracelet. These are all kids' bathing suits. So these things don't belong to me. Putting these on the floor for now. I have a t-shirt dress from Lululemon that I got years ago. I love it, and I could just throw it on in the morning for breakfast if I don't want to get ready. And then, okay, so then I'm taking shoes. Here's what I'm taking. I'm taking these. I have these Tory Burch heeled sandals. I got them last year? No, 2 years ago, I think. Something like that. So if I can find something similar, I'll link it below. But they're very comfy. I've got these for the black colored outfits that I might need. Some, like for the black and white shorts outfit, or I think I might do the black shoes with the blue dress. And then I have these. I keep them in the bags that they came in because I don't want the soles of them to ruin or discolor them. But these are Ink brand. They're from INC, from Macy's. And these are sort of neutral. It's kind of in the same style with the chunky heel, but I find that these are super easy to walk around on a cruise ship with. The bottoms are dirty, but you can see it's a pretty sturdy heel. So I'm going to take these. I got the black nighttime shoes. I've got the nude color nighttime shoes. I'm going to take a pair of shoes for the beach and the pool. And then the question is, am I going to take sneakers? What am I boarding with? Or am I just going to get just like a pair of slip-in sandals? I might get one of those. I might bring one of those. We are taking 2 large suitcases, which are these big guys. They come up to, they come up to here on me. I think they're 26-inch suitcases, something like that. Fully packed, they weigh 50 pounds. So I can't usually fill them to the brim if I'm flying, because most times the flying requirement is 40 pounds. But we're driving to the port this time, so I can fill up both of those. Hopefully I will get everything you see here into these suitcases. Just gonna make sure that the stuff I have from the laundry is clean. Granted, like I said earlier, I don't think everything is gonna make the final cut. Definitely some of my nighttime outfits are not gonna make the final cut. But on the flip side, I need to pack 3 swimsuits for each boy, and that'll take up some space. But yeah, Jeremy piled more stuff down there.
Jeremy!
That was great, Ferb.
And then he's got some of his nighttime shirts here also. So remember, when you're packing for a cruise, you're not just packing to go wear one outfit during the day. You're going to be changing. You're going to wear something in the morning to breakfast, whether you wear your swimsuit and maybe something over it, and then go to breakfast and then grab a seat by the pool early, or don't wear your swimsuit and put on just like comfy clothes for breakfast and then leave the windjammer area to go back to your room and just then get ready for the day. You're still going to be changing, and then you're going to be changing again into nighttime clothes, because regardless of whatever you wore in the first half of the day, you're going to be hot and sweaty, and those are casual clothes, and you're going to want to look a little bit nicer, especially if you're going to be eating in the main dining room. This time we're not doing any specialty dining. We're not doing the 150 Central Park. We've done that before, Chops Grill or anything like that, or the hibachi. We're not doing any of those. We're just, most of the time, we're going to be going to the main dining room. If you go to your app and you go into my plans, you go down to dining, you can actually see what the menu is for all of the days of your cruise. So last night, the boys and I looked at the menus, you know, the welcome aboard menu and the taste of Italy and a taste of France and taste of the Caribbean, and there's Mexican night, and then there's the Royal night, and then there's the Bon Voyage menu, which is the last night. So we kind of made a list of things that we want to eat, and even though it's like you're on vacation, you kind of want to just be like spontaneous and whatever, but honestly, if I know I'm eating steak for dinner, I'm not going to eat a hamburger for lunch, right? And if I'm going to eat the spaghetti pasta for dinner, I'm not going to eat pasta during my lunchtime. So there's always an Indian option. I often get Indian for lunch every day. So even though I'm saying if I'm not going to eat one thing for lunch, if I know I'm eating it for dinner, but honestly, I eat the same lunch at the Windjammer every day. It's whatever the Indian food is. I have a big salad, and then I have a plate of Indian food. That is my go-to Windjammer lunch. It's the best. Yeah, okay. So today I got to pick up another shirt for Jonah at Old Navy, because these boys are growing. So this one is from the children's place. This is what Eli's going to wear on White Night, but Jonah is too big for his top, so we got to get him another one. So I ordered it for pickup at Old Navy. That should be ready soon, and then I will go pick that up tonight. So yeah, see you soon. Okay, bye. I can't wait. I love to use packing cubes, so everything is going to go in a packing cube. We got the kids' swimsuits in one of them, and that's going to come in my carry-on with me in case they want to go swimming on the first day. Well, not all of those, but always take a swimsuit with you. You'd be surprised at how much actually fits in these packing cubes. They're crazy. I'll link a few below if you want to use the ones that I have. For the most part, everything's going to go into packing cubes here. Everybody gets their own packing cube. You see, those are the kids' things. Everything gets zipped up, and it fits so much better in the suitcase that way. And it also makes it a lot easier to pack it in. It all fits like little Tetris boxes. I have different sizes, a couple of different brands that I like the most. I'll link those down below. These are my absolute favorite swimsuits from Old Navy. I think I have them in like 4 colors. They are so comfortable. They really don't even feel like you're wearing anything. They dry super fast too. This one's fine. T-shirts and shorts and see. I actually ended up not taking as much. There were a couple of t-shirts I ended up not taking that I just threw off to the side. Good job. That looks good. Now this is the last thing I pack. Passports, emergency meds, sunscreen, basically everything that you're going to take on board with you that you don't want them to check. That's it, really. Everything's going to fit in these two 25-inch suitcases. There's Jeremy's shirts. We're going to put those on top. Now that everything is just about packed up into the packing cubes, I'm going to attach these luggage tags. They, you can print them down from the Royal Caribbean website and staple the papers, but I think that sometimes in the rain or if they get mishandled or, it can come off. So we like to buy these. They're plastic, they're a little Ziploc that you pinch together, and then there's the wire that you could just put around the handle and you twist it closed, and it's really secure and super strong. Love them. Well, that's it. Everything's packed almost. All the packing cubes are in, everything is ready to go. You can see we have the 2 medium suitcases, there's the carry-on bag. Still have to find room to put these beach toys and sand toys in, but for the most part we have the carry-on size, and then we have 2 of the larger 25-inch suitcases. And now let's head over to Target to get some last-minute items. Gotta pick up some razors. I really like the kind that you don't need to have shaving cream for, but I couldn't find it. And eventually I did. I was just looking through all the different ones they have. Nope, not those. Those are expensive. Those looked like it, but those weren't it either. This is the one that I like. It's the 2-pack of the Venus Comfort Glide. And I always like to pick up a container of hand soap. It's only 99 cents, so I'm going to throw that in the cart. And whatever we don't use on the cruise, we'll definitely use at home afterwards. And I love this little section where all the travel-sized items are. There are a few important things we need to pick up. Some Q-tips I needed to get. I love these little containers. They also have the face rounds, those cotton rounds, but I had those at home. I needed to get some makeup remover pads. Love those. Chuck those in. Don't forget the Clorox wipes. Love to wipe them down. I had those at home. I didn't need to get them. Room spray or bathroom spray. Don't forget those bathrooms are pretty small. And there's no irons on board. So if you need a wrinkle release or something like that to help with the wrinkles in your clothes, definitely pick that up. And I might do a video about different meds to bring, but definitely take some travel meds with you, that's for sure. Kinds of laundry. There's no laundry on board Royal Caribbean, so Tide to Go pen if you have a stain. But pretty much I think I just needed 4 items today. Everything else I had at home. Oh, and one more thing. Definitely need some allergy meds for the kids. So I like the children's loratadine for them. Works really well. Along the lines of kids meds, don't forget if you have any children to bring things that they might need for them, because a lot of the stuff that they sell on board is meant for adults. They don't really have a lot of children's products on board. Well, that's it for packing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So we'll see you on board Oasis of the Seas for our first day. See you soon.